Oerlemans warns, the Netherlands is facing a painful period of uncertainty and unrest, describing the agriculture system as broken. She says for years the government has failed to act on scientific data, meaning drastic measures are now needed to tackle the issue. Farming industry's focus on increasing livestock productivity, she adds, has had a detrimental impact on the ecosystem. My lesson would be, don't follow the pathway that the Dutch agricultural system has followed over the past decades, because that's a dead end.
Okay, so change it up, farm differently, government wants to shut down
So
the
it seems
farms.
like they have climate goals that they want to meet.
You're blowing that out of my chat. Like, did you really need to read that whole thing and then not change your opinion?
Sure, so...
A lot of Z's.
If you want to do research, this is what you do. I know it's not as exciting as off over like the scary music or whatever, but like reading an article every now and then is pretty healthy.
This has nothing to do with the vaccine, and everything this article said is exactly what I told you. They're shutting down the farms in the Netherlands because of climate change. Could have said it in one sentence.
It all has to do with everything.
I just told you what they did, and I'm right. Like, our opinion didn't change. You read that whole thing.
You're a bot.
How am I a bot? We have the same exact viewpoint.
Because when you say like asking questions or do your own research, you don't want to ask questions or do your own research. You want somebody to force feed it to you.
I've read these articles. How do you think I
haven't read it?
I haven't read this BBC article, but how do you think I knew this?
Because you've heard it in a YouTube video.
What YouTube video do you think I saw? What's the difference between watching a YouTube video and reading an article by BBC?
Because when you watch a YouTube video, somebody else has digested this information and given it to you. You and I would present this article.
That's exactly what a YouTube video is.
Yes, but you and I would present this article to other people in different ways. You would say, this is evidence that people like the WF are pressuring us to shut down our farms using climate change as an excuse.
That's exactly what they said.
Right? And I would present it as, the Netherlands is trying to hit really aggressive climate goals. There's a lot of conflict in the country over whether or not the farmers can do it. And right now there's conflict between farmers and non-farmers over whether or not these goals are too aggressive. That's what's actually happening. But if somebody were to watch both of our presentations of it, they'd come up with totally different opinions. So no, watching somebody else's digested version of an article is not the same thing as reading.
Okay, are they trying to shut down the farms, yes or no?
Yeah, but the question is why?
Okay, because of climate change.
Sure.
So exactly what I said is true.
No, but that's not true. You think that climate change is a fake science that's pushed on us by the global elite so that they can control our food supply. That's way different than some people believe that climate change represents a massive threat to a lot of different parts of the planet, and they try to take aggressive measures to curb our greenhouse gas emissions that contribute to climate change. Those are two totally different things.
Okay.
Okay.
Cow fart, cow poop, shut down farm. That makes sense. You
do your own research. Watch a YouTube video. Same thing.
Reading an article. I just read an article.
Watching a YouTube video.
We just read the article.
Same shit. Go. Hit me up with the next one.
BBC.
Set up.